welcome guys. This is going to be my first ever video on my YouTube channel actually. It's gonna be a video of me doing Barrows, and there's nothing real fancy over here, so don't expect too much. Basically why I'm creating this video is to show people that Barrows is actually a pretty easy minigame. You don't really need that much to do it like kinda efficient. As you can see, I'm just wearing like basic stuff. I have like my black behinds over there, my whip and blowpipe, wearing dragon legs, just using a simple slayer stuff, just like just a minimum of everything, right? I have like a lot of food with me, some prayer pods and some super restores, and a ring of dealing to make it efficient. Now what I recommend that you will be doing before you actually go and start trying to do Barrows, right, is at least making sure that you have like a good method to come relatively close to Barrows without having to walk all the way from Canifis or from Slayer Tower all the way down to Barrows, because that's so much time consuming and it's really like it's not efficient at all, right? So what I recommend is that you do like the Shades of Modern quest, I think it is. Once you did that, you can use the minigame teleport to Shades of Modern, and you will basically be right next to it. There are a few other methods, which is using the boat traveling thing, where you need like the underground pass, I think it is, which quests you need for that. And you can obviously use a ferry wing, which is quite well decent too, I think. Basically what I'm doing right now, this is the first brother that I will kill. This is which one is it? Ferox? Yeah, it's Ferox. So normally I start with Ferox anyways, because the way that he attacks, he hits through your prayer, whether you're praying or not, right? So he will hit anyways. So once you have that out of the way, the rest of the brothers will be a lot of easier. So once you've done that one, well, steps are really easy, right? There are 6 brothers, and you will have to kill 5 up here by digging into the ground, killing them at their coffins. But one of them will lead to a tunnel, as you can see there. Tunnel you will not be able to enter. Well, you will be able to enter it, but what you want to do is you want to kill all the brothers up here first, and then you want to go down to kill the last brother and eventually loot the chest, right? So first, what I recommend doing all the time is actually kill all the melee guys. Like, you're basically just gonna mage them, and the higher your mage level you are, the better you obviously will hit them. Now don't worry about wearing mage armor, because that's like totally unnecessary, since these brothers have absolutely zero magic defense. So whatever armor you are wearing, you will still hit fairly good with magic on them, no matter what. Of course you will splash a few times, and sometimes even more than normally, depends on your magic level obviously, but it will go pretty decent anyways, no matter what. So don't bother bringing like a full magic gear, item, stuff, everything with you. Just have your runes, a staff, and that's it. So yeah, as you can see, doing the last brother right now from the melee guys. After I'm done talking to this dude, which is totally misclicking from my side, sorry for that. I'm not gonna edit that out or anything either. I'm just gonna like leave this forerun like going like that. Once you go down again, same old. Now down here in these how do you call them, graves, I think you can call them, there is something which drains your prayers. Like, I don't know what it is, it's like a curse of the brothers or something like that. But every now and then, especially when you see that mask, then they drain 10 prayer. Whether you are attacking them or not, it doesn't even matter. Like, you will your prayer will be drained. So recommending to when you are like on the hill, on top of the hill, just drink a sip of prayer, go down, but keep an eye on your prayer, because it will be drained pretty fast down here, and you're gonna need it. And especially here when killing Darroks or something, when you have him fairly low and you will be out of prayer, trust me, he will be able to hit like 75 or something, which is insane, and can, if you didn't pay attention, probably kill you. So just keep an eye out, you know. It's not like an AFK minigame or anything, no, at least not fully. If you did it like more times and everything, it will become a lot easier. Sorry for that. But that's just a matter of experience. So the first few times, just keep an eye out on everything, whatever is happening to your prayer. Make sure you like take a little bit more than you're probably gonna need, and just so you can be safe, right? Maybe even go with sharks for the first run, but that's totally unnecessary in my opinion. So that were all the melee guys, except for the one who's in the tunnel, obviously. Now the next one I'm always doing, but that's just my preference, is Karils. It's the range dude. And the reason why I'm doing him second last is because Arims, the mage, will drain your stats, and if you don't have any restores with you and you're just going for one trip and stuff like that, it can be pretty annoying eventually when you have to go down to the tunnel, have to get like a decent kill count, and have to still kill that last brother, right? You probably want to have your stats like normally. So I recommend always taking like at least one super restore or just a normal restore, depends on how much you want to like spend on it. But make sure that you have at least one restore. Just take it with you, unless you prefer not to, but then I'll leave it to you. I mean, it's not for me to really decide what you will be taking. So yeah, last one. You're gonna do this one with range. Well, I have like a toxic blowpipe, so it will go down pretty easily. If you have like a magic shop or anything, don't worry, we'll be fine. You know, it's not like they're gonna be like highly defensive bosses or anything. So just bring whatever range kit you can bring with you. It doesn't take like much of space, whatever. There you go. Maybe you don't even have to take like Dragonhide with you, but I just always do that. Like, it's just a habit. So you can like experiment with that if you need that extra space so badly, right? This is also just one run. You can do it more often, but then you need a bit better gear than what I'm wearing right here. So after this run you go to the bank, and after that you go back, right? So here we go. Well, we know that the last brother which will be down there is which one was it again? Ferox? I'm not sure anymore, doesn't matter. We know it's a melee dude, and we know it's not a melee dude that hits through prayer, right? Maybe that's even easier for you guys to remember too. So basically what you're doing, if you have OS body, you can have these things on your minimap showing you which doors are open and which aren't. If you don't have this, then there's only one or two doors that is actually able to like where you will be able to go through. So you just right click them, it says open or not. Then you have to go to the middle, basically, and once you get to this middle square, right, you will have this puzzle in your screen. And the trick what you want to do is you want to let the monster hit you, and as soon as it hits you, click the door and instantly like click the solve thing of the puzzle, right? If you fail, like I just did right here, if you fail on solving the puzzle, you have to run all around or something, because then that door will not lead to the middle anymore, and you need to go to a different door, have to solve another puzzle, and then you will be able to enter until you fuck up. Well, let's say until you not fuck up anymore and just will go through, right? So the last brother will actually spawn down here randomly, but you can spawn it by going through doors. So when you open a door, a monster will spawn, whether that's a skeleton or like one of these bloody worms or whatever. It will spawn, and you can actually do that, repeat that with the same door to make like the last brother spawn. A lot of people do that so you can safe spot it, like in that square right there. That's basically if you want to do more runs, I think, if you want to like desperately save that prayer. But I don't think that's, for me, personally, it's not necessary. So wherever the brother will spawn, I would just kill it, and that's it. As you can see, it takes a long time. Why? I don't know. Well, because I'm on a magic level, obviously, I think, but it doesn't really matter. Once you killed like all the brothers, you're gonna get your kill count. I personally go for kill count of 14. I think that's like the most decent, reasonable, with time spared and everything kill count that you will be able to get like decent or best reward from like the chest, right? So once this one is there, which will be really soon, there you go. Now what you can do is just get your kill count. That's fairly easy, just kill the monsters around there, and you will get your kill count up. That's basically it. Now don't be scared to actually do Barrows, right? Even if you will die, like, you know, you have so much time to actually get back to your stone or your gravestone or whatever, to pick up all your stuff again, so you will not really actually lose anything. Don't break, like, if it's your first time, don't bring gear that will degrade or whatever, because then it will be pretty much fucked up if you have to repair it again. But just bring something which is not too bad, neither too good, or if you have like good gear, be my guest, like really take it. It will make your experience just a lot more easier, and you can like start with one runs and eventually do more in one run. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, whatever you're seeing right here, this is what the whole Barrows mini game is. And depending on your stats, it makes it easier for you or less easy or whatever. But make sure that you have that efficient way of getting there. Now, an efficient way of getting out is something you will see in this clip too. This is something I found on like a guide myself, like a Barrows guide, which I found on YouTube. It's pretty clever. When you have like a ring of dealing, you're gonna teleport once you're done with this. Once you loot your shit from the chest, you're gonna use your ring of dealing and go to the clan wars area. And why you want to go there? Because there is, first of all, there's a bank, which always comes in handy. There is a prayer altar, but you can also go inside the free clan portal, I think, so you can like do the clan wars thing free, where you don't have to be in a team and whatever. Once you go through there and you go back instantly, all your stats will be reset, right? So you will be full HP, full prayer, full running, whatever, and then you can set up for a new run basically. If you use the minigame teleport to the Shadows of Mordor, if you use that one, it has a timer of 20 minutes, so depending on how long it takes you to actually complete it, the whole minigame, that's how long it probably has to wait for you to get that's how long you probably have to wait till you can use the teleport again. Damn, that was hard. So yeah, you loot it, right click your ring of dealing, teleport to clan wars or whatever you want to do. Like, I just like this method, I think it's pretty efficient. So yeah, you just run all the way west, right here I think it is. So there you see the bank is on the right, prayer altar is there, and then you have like that portal right there, that white portal. I just wanted to show you the praying router right there. But you have the portal. Once you go through it and just back like that, you will be fully restored. Just that. And there you have the bank that you can set up for a new run until the timer is done, or if you use fairy rings, you don't even have to pay attention to that and anything like that. So keep in mind that it's easy, but that you need to pay attention still. Like, it's not that you can fully AFK it until you really grown in doing the Barrows minigame efficient. That's basically my take on it. With that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you like it. If so, leave a like and subscribe if you want to or not. It's all up to you. But for now, thank you for watching, and until the next time. Peace.